G.I. Joe Retaliation was an
appetizer.
Yeah, pretty much.
But here's why. Welcome to a brand new episode of Here's Why. That doesn't make sense.
We're two best friends reviewing movies and games and also some music, but we're not a big fan. Do you need any other reason to watch this? Well, here's why.
G.I. Joe Retaliation is the successor to the very popular first G.I. Joe movie that released in 2000.
What my colleague here is doing right now is checking who is in the movie because we have no idea. There's only like two that we actually know. So.
Bruce Willis and The Rock, and that's pretty much it. I don't even know The Rock's first name.
We're all that's left.
This movie stars The Rock and quite a lot of people who aren't really worth mentioning.
Nope. There's this guy who looks like a homosexual version of Ben Affleck.
They're all dead.
This movie has a lot of visual effects in it. There are explosions.
Everywhere.
Ninjas.
Everywhere.
Ninjas.
Everywhere.
And there are lots of ninjas.
Everywhere.
This movie also features a lot of women. What can you tell me about women?
Well, they have curves and, well, basically in military school.
He doesn't know anything about women! The story of G.I. Joe Retaliation doesn't really make any. It does make sense. There is this big plot hole in the movie where there's a guy named Snake Eyes, but he doesn't have any eyes. He doesn't even have human eyes. How can you have snake eyes if you don't even have human eyes? Hold me. Don't hold me!
When I started to watch this movie, I was like, pretty decent. But then one of the main characters died at the freaking beginning.
Spoiler alert, too late.
I'm sorry.
Doesn't really matter. If
No.
you're watching this shit show, you might as well be spoiled. I really love that this movie used a lot of visual effects in it.
Oh really, you do?
No, I did not. You know, they should have called it CGI Joe. Just look at this clip.
There's also some rap music in this movie.
Rap music is the art of making music by talking.
Yes, and it goes a little bit like this.
Yo, I'll tell you what I want, what I really want.
So tell me what you want, what you really want.
I want it.
I want it.
I want it.
I want it.
I really want G.I. Joe.
Yeah.
On my order, the G.I. Joes were terminated with extreme prejudice.
The main bad guy of this movie is the president. But there's also another guy who is a robotic dude with a cape and this breathing thing that goes like... His name is Cobra Commander.
And he's a Sith Lord. There are also Asian actors in this movie.
So the verdict, what did you think of G.I. Joe Retaliation?
9 out of 10 CGI erections. So, why is this movie called G.I. Joe?
Good question.
In the next episode of Here's Why.
I'm Justin Bieber, yo, and I'm singing I respect my women except Selena Gomez. This was a brand new episode of Here's Why. If you want to appear in the live audience of Here's Why, there is not such a thing.
Sorry.